Hi guys, welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So I just got this sent to me. It's the big-headed kid himself, Jackson Hunter. He's going to tell me why he's quitting. Let's see, because I think he just made a video, if I'm not mistaken, 2 days ago saying his last GameStop AMC update, and now he wants to go ahead and get more views for this one. So let's give him a view because he's grifting at the very end, all the way till the end. Here we go, Jackson. I want to hear this. If I do pause it from time to time, it just came out 5 minutes ago. So this is live reaction. I have not seen it. It is 17 minutes long. There's no way I can have seen it. I just finished my video premiere that I posted. Then it looks like I'll have to go look at some other videos that come out today, but who knows? Let's see how this goes. Oh, yeah, I see one that I want to see right now. Let's go for it. Dramatic intro. Almost like, you know what this reminds me of? Like when you come in like that, it reminds me of like Andrew No Money. The way he used to do it, Andrew No Money used to do this. He used to be like this. Hey there, Moon Gang. What's going on today? It's the same thing, but you want to be dramatic, so you want to be serious. I know you do. It looks like you shined your head for this one, so let's go ahead and get it in.
Hey, so this is my final video on AMC and GameStop stock. I want to explain why I'm no longer covering the stocks to the people that have supported me for a long time.
The more he loses weight, the bigger his head gets. And when he says a long time, I don't think he knows. Like, have you ever been in like a really long relationship? It's only been 21 months, dude. 21 months. But let's see. I'm going to make a guess right now. I'm going to guess that you're going to blame it on the toxicity in the community and how it's all changed. And nowhere in there are you going to take, are you going to take responsibility for manipulating the crowd, grifting the whole way through, and of course, Adam Aaron being a villain here. But let's see how you do. I don't know. I'm just ballparking. I'll let you talk.
First off, thank you so much for the support. I never thought we would have as good of a run as we did. I had a ball interacting with the community.
I gotta stop. All right, I know, man, we're never gonna get through this damn thing because I just heard as good of a. I never thought we'd have as good of a run as we did. The run was from what exactly? You had $9, Battle 801 in March when you were playing with it on Twitter and YouTube, all the way up to 72, back down to 2. What great run are we talking about? That's a run? It's a pump and a dump via your YouTube channel. Let's see how you do.
Learning, spreading that knowledge, gaining that knowledge from other members of the community, and just coming together as human beings that we're all aligned on the same path in life. And that was, at least my perspective of it, was pursuit of a better financial situation. So I started covering AMC February 27th, 2021. I threw up a TA video, technical analysis, and it got a bunch of hits. I had no idea. And I kept making videos every day. And I made the videos because I wanted to share what I thought was a once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, when I first started covering AMC stock, it was trading at about $8. A few months later, it ran up to $77 intraday, June 2nd, 2021. GME, I started covering a little bit later. I believe it was October of 2021. And I viewed AMC and GME as similar situations, very similar. Both heavily shorted, both had an insane retail sentiment behind it, which I appreciated so much. I appreciate that passion. And in the beginning, the AMC and GME community, we can call it the same one. It's all just wanting a better life, right? And doing it through stocks in hopes of a big squeeze. That's what I was here for. I was never here for a gradual increase in share price. I wanted a big squeeze. And nothing's changed. I still believe AMC and GameStop can squeeze. That's not why I'm stopping these videos. And I'm still holding on AMC and GME. But in the beginning,
These are funny.
the community was supportive,
Yeah.
inclusive, educational.
When you mean supportive and inclusive and educational, the supportive side, what was that? The super chats and or the Discord donations, the Patreon, the buying of your music, your bootleg CDs out the back of your trunk. I mean, you tell me what's so supportive. Furthermore, how the hell do you tell me you didn't cover GameStop at the same time you were talking about AMC? When I used to watch your videos and you would also talk about GameStop at the same breath. But this is why the communities are so different. Because GameStop investors want nothing to do with AMC investors. The only ones that want to do something with GameStop are the AMC investors that promote AMC. And the whole I Hold Both crowd, I have never seen a video from the I Hold Both crowd speaking in the positive about GameStop. But when you start losing traction with your community, then you come over and try to find a new something. You see, when you start something like you told me you did in the last video, say when you start something, I go all in, I go 100%. Well, then start something and finish it. You see, I want you to admit that you did this. The reason why you post videos, AMC, and I got a bunch of hits and it went crazy. I saw your tweets and you talked about it. You're like, oh my God, 20,000, 30,000 in a day, flash in the pan. You made $42,000. Were you still working or did you quit your job? Do you even have a job? Is this how you were making money? And I'll tell you what else from me, Jackson. I'm just telling you because I post videos all the time. And not with the idea of getting rich quick. That's ignorance. That's childlike. But in your case, where you're, I'm here for a squeeze. Who told you this and who made you believe this? Because this is what you told people. Hundreds of thousands of people. But now you're willing to go dark and mute on YouTube like everyone else that's quitting from the AMC crowd. Why are they all quitting? Why are they afraid to talk about this stock in the positive? Who's coming after you? Speak the truth. I'm still holding? For what? I'm not here for a gradual increase, you say. Well, how about a gradual decrease? Are you here for that? Because that's what's happening with AMC. How about a gradual increase for GameStop? That's what's going to happen for the next 2 decades. But that's not why you're here and that's not why you're holding. Yet you're not selling. You're still holding, right? It makes no sense. You contradict yourself in the same breath, which you're probably just not educated enough to know it.
Respectful people of every single walk of life you can imagine participated in this community of learning all about the stock market. Because, you know, when we're younger or if we don't have any experience in the stock market, you think it's one way, and then you have some experience in it, and then you go down all these rabbit holes and you learn, well, I didn't know that could, that could happen, or I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that they can just not locate shares but still deliver them, but you're giving them real cash. And you learn all these things, right? And you learn how transactions can happen off exchange. You learn about the ex-clearing process. You learn about failures to deliver. You learn about how short interest, first off, what short interest is, and then how it can be manipulated in a multitude of ways. You learn about how synthetic shares, counterfeit shares, phantom shares, fake shares, whatever you want to call them, they never should have existed because they were never authorized and issued by the company. You realize that that's a pretty pervasive situation. It's been happening for decades. And the apes, the AMC apes and GME apes, who I have the utmost admiration and respect and love for, because they went after something that, even though the entire world was calling us stupid, they did not stop. And I did not stop. I did all I could. I did everything that I could with my YouTube channel, with my Twitter, with my platform that I gained because of you all. I did every single thing that I could, even including going into the SEC building and trying to speak to somebody, but they didn't allow me to blah, blah, blah.
I wouldn't either.
I did everything that I could. All because I wanted to see socioeconomic advancement of the working class. I no longer wanted to see people struggle. I live in LA. I see the struggle every single day.
What do you mean the working class, Jackson? How old are you and what job do you have? What career do you have? How much money do you pay to Social Security's tax? Working class? The working class wakes up every day and goes to work. And me personally, I don't worry about the markets. You see, the things you're complaining about, a free system or a balanced system, or I didn't know they could do this, they could do that. I don't care about any of that. You keep making it a fight about the system. And I'm making it a fight of just math, as in do your homework, you do diligence on what company you're invested with. That's a failed company. Why would you invest? Why would you tell anyone to do it? Other than to pump the idea that you're going to make money quick. That's it. It's the only reason why you're here is to make money quick, not to make the company better, right? You don't give a shit about AMC. You care about the people, you say? The people invested in it? Well, monsters are invested in it. Killers. That's what billionaires are. They're killers. They're monsters. You don't become a billionaire without taking people's lives, their livelihood. You don't give a shit about anything in front of you. GameStop is different. And you keep painting us all in the same broad brush. You're bad at this. GameStop's very different. And when you understand that, when you understand the phrase, GameStop, power to the players, power to the creators, when you understand the mantra, then you can do all your philosophical shit you do. Go read another book, Yogi. I'm going to watch you again. Here you go. Hey, by the way, level up. All right? Level up. Level up. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's his Discord that he charges $40 a month for. How's that working out? Did Dawn ever end up dating you? Did you think she really wanted to? She just wants your money, bro. Little pickpocket honey. You got to know him when you see him, but you've never seen anything. Look at this.
And it doesn't have to be like that. It shouldn't be like that. And that's the only reason I covered AMC and GME. Was it cool gaining followers? Yes. That was fun. That was cool. But after a while, after you've done it for a little bit, the followers mean absolutely nothing. The follower count. I love and appreciate all you guys dearly.
Hey, all in the same breath. I care about everybody. The followers don't mean anything. This is crazy. The followers mean everything. And you should care about where they spend their money. I hate that phrase. I don't care how you spend your money. I definitely do. Because I know what's right. I know what's wrong. I know right from wrong. I'm not telling you how to do it, but I'm letting you know what I'm doing. But the followers don't matter. Are you sure? Now they do. Now they don't. You hit your plateau of bots. I get that part. But maybe you got a couple of negative messages. I mean, this sounds like Trey at this moment. You sound like Trey. You're doing a farewell video for somebody that nobody gives two shits about at the point. This is why I care about it, because somebody sent it to me. One of my viewers, one of my followers, he said, "Hey, Marantz, I want to see your reaction to this." Okay, I'll give you a video for my people. But at the same time, it does hold some merit in this fight, in this struggle, because I'm showing them what the manipulators do and what the quitters do. And you're a quitter. You're a quitter at everything in life. We'll keep going, though. It's not personal, just factual.
So much. I really do.
Oh, yeah,
even the people that don't like me, and I'll probably never understand why, but it's okay. I still love and appreciate you all, and I wish nothing but the best. You know, I wish health and wealth upon all.
Who believes this shit? I wish nothing. You know, I don't like you, bro, because you do photo ops indoors, popcorn ceilings with the second chance vest, a bulletproof vest indoors. Like you're afraid, like you're some tough guy. I live in LA. I see. What is it? What is so hard to live with people? You just can't walk down the street. You're afraid you might get taken. But you don't live in Alabama. You don't live in Louisiana. You don't live in hard place. You don't live in Chicago. That's real rough. It's kind of like I'm from LA, so I'm tough. I'm from New York. I'm tough. No, you're not. Those are two most liberal cities in the world. There's no fire. There's nothing really. I mean, there's some firearms in homes. You're not walking around. Are you scared in your own house? I'm nervous. All right, I'll keep watching you though, bro. I'll stop interrupting this. He's about to give me his whole sermon of the book he wrote or the book he read. He like memorizes like passages and then he repeats them and he tries to tell you like it's his own philosophical shit. I don't know. I just get it. I've seen it all, so go for it. I know fake guys when I see them. Here you go.
All of you guys watching this. But the community was amazing in the beginning. People doing very high level research, spreading that information around very quick through all the social media platforms.
Gotta stop them again. Sorry, guys. I know you guys want me to just let them talk, but that's a bullshit answer right there, too. High level research, passing it around quick. No, they're passing around quick what they want you to say. That's what they're passing around quick. We're doing research all damn day on the board of directors. All right? We're doing research on the profit and losses all damn day. We knew that this company could not make a turnaround and that shorts would pounce on it, and it continues to get manipulated via those open markets that are available to them. They use every tool available to them, and they can. It's legally, they can do it that way. You want to invest in a company, try to go ahead and invest into the fundamentals of what it is and how it can pivot and transition back the other way. But you got to know that fight, and you got to know how long it's going to take. You know, I had a conversation with my brother, Jackson, okay? And you're going to be my brother real soon. My brother and I had this conversation. He says, bro, you're going to buy this stock and hold it for how many years? So you're trying to beat the short? You're trying to beat the shorters? I said, yeah, I guess. I mean, but I'm invested for fundamentals because the fundamentals of the company is strong. That's what I said about GameStop. And he goes, nah, man, that ain't me. My own twin brother, economics major, very educated, tons of money on other stocks like Microsoft, all the blue chips, right? Nope. Bought GameStop, sold it, and said, nah, that's where it's at for me. And he made a little money, a little change, do something strange for a little bit of change. That's what you're going to be doing, by the way. But yeah, it's just crazy to me that you say things and then it's like, it's because you say them, it's truth. But because I say them, it's truth, no, I'm just, interpret it the way you want to. There you go.
Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it was.
DD from Instagram? Oh, God.
And I could get behind the theories that we all were postulating. I could get behind them in the beginning. The synthetic shares, how the float was probably oversold. None of this is financial advice at all. Don't take advice from me. I've always said I'm just an idiot on the internet. But I could get behind the theories in the beginning. The float was probably sold multiple times. There's shares that should have never existed. The shorts increased artificially the supply, thereby shooting down the share price. It's just basic economics, supply and demand, which I believe personally the powers that be did not allow it to play out fairly, which they should have. If it's a fair market, right?
Who are the powers that be? Be specific. Makes no sense.
As it's represented. The stock market is supposed to be fair and free. It's not.
Yeah, I'm not going to push pause on this. I'm just going to let him keep talking.
The narrative of the AMC and GME community, it shifted over time. So I'd covered the stocks for 21 months. And by the way, I'm going to tell you how much money I made off of YouTube.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm telling you this,
$42,000 off of YouTube, but he's not telling you what he made off of Patreon, Discord, all that stuff, okay? No, he's not going to tell you that other stuff. He's going to tell you YouTube because it's actually documented. You can actually look it up. But cool. This is all bullshit. And how about the Moomoo app? How many free stocks did you get there or your other partnership with your other? Because you just did another ad. I see all your ads in the middle of your videos. But all the stocks you get for free, did you sell them? Did you have to pay tax on those too? Like, you can't tell me the bullshit you're about to tell me. Doesn't work for me. I know the truth.
Is because there's a lot of theories about YouTubers and this, that, and the other. I'm just gonna set the record straight, okay? I did not get rich by any means. I made $42,000 over 21 months.
All right. So you want to laugh about that for a second. I'm going to tell you how out of touch of reality you are, Jackson. $42,000 is a lot of money. And if you respect money, you would understand that. Over 21 months, you made $42,000. And what physically did you do other than cry on a screen and or lie on a screen? You made a couple of videos a day and you manipulated some people out of money. That is not hard work whatsoever. But remember who's invested into this company, AMC, HYMC, and any other investment that you might be covering. is individuals in third world countries, first world countries. So your first world problems right now that you're crying about, I have no sympathy for you. You literally stole $42,000 from people by putting up lies, misleading information, and you won't even admit that part right now. But because you're not rich, as you call it, you're not rich in what, LA? I'll show you what $42,000 can do in Costa Rica or in Sri Lanka. We can pick any country. I just saw a thing on my YouTube where my biggest foot traffic is from Slovenia. Okay, watch this. I make, I believe, $12 for every 1,000 views in Slovenia. That's the CPM, or whatever they call it, right? And I'm like, who the hell's watching me in Slovenia? That's a third world country where they $42,000 probably go far. But you trivialize it. You dumb it down. You minimize the damage that you're doing. This whole video is just to minimize what you did and what you've done and what you contributed to. These farewell videos are a piece of shit. You, Trey, Tara Bull didn't even do the video. She just walked out the door with her ass out. But everyone else out here, oh, this is my last one, this is my last one, this is my last, all trying to do what I call damage control.
That's $2,000 a month before taxes. My rent in LA is $1,800 a month.
Nobody asked, nobody gives a fuck.
So, no, Jackson Hunter, did not get rich. I'm still very much lower class. I don't know if you can see the popcorn ceiling. Still.
That means he watches my videos because I'm the only one who makes fun of him and his popcorn ceilings. Thank you, Jackson, for at least admitting that part. But the second part is the money you get from YouTube is that money straight to you. It's not before taxes. So don't play me the bullshit. Hi, I get paid from YouTube too.
In the same place. So I just want to.
By the way, if you got $42,000, it's a leg up in life, right? Over the last year, extra income. But it wasn't extra income, right? Because you weren't working. So anyway, if that was your extra labor, that was your time, man. If you gave me $42,000 right now, do you know what I'd do with it? It'd be in GameStop. That's what I would do with it. I'd just put everything I have in there because I know what it is. But you lived a life. I see you got well, you probably still have the same guitar, but your TV, you got a pet in the house there. I know what the hell you're doing. I know what you're doing with your life. I really don't care. But I don't like the fact that you're lying right now. This is stupid. Make your video.
Clear the air on that.
Clear the air. Oh, yeah.
I know at the end of the day, people are going to think whatever they want about me. And that's something that I had to accept. And it's okay. You can have your opinion. You can think whatever you want about me.
Thank you. I have an opinion.
But I know that everything that I did within this movement had the purest of intentions. And I only wanted to help out those who were struggling financially.
Yourself.
So the reason I am no longer covering AMC stock and GME stock is because in good conscience, I cannot do that because I am not seeing action being taken by certain players, certain entities that would have the power to affect change in this scenario.
When did you decide that? Was that this month, 5 months ago, 10 months ago? Because they never have. Right? They didn't do it the first month. So were you going to quit then? Or was your momentum going too good on the channel? Were you going to quit the second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month? How about when you launched your Discord 2 months ago? Were you deciding it then? I'm trying to catch up with you. Timing is everything. Did you get a job? I mean, that's okay. Be open with that. You've decided that they're not doing enough, so now you're going to stop covering the stocks. Makes zero sense. They haven't done enough since day one. Why didn't you quit after day 2?
So that's the one main reason. There's two main reasons, okay? It's one, I'm not seeing action being taken. Blockchain was the answer to all of this since day one, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion. But for whatever reason, it was not utilized, and it's still not utilized to this day. So I'm not seeing the action, so I don't feel right covering the stock if the certain steps of action that need to be taken are not being taken. How can I back anything like that? I don't believe in what the powers that be are doing. I don't believe in what they're doing.
And that's when you make the video.
Now, again, I'm not.
Jackson, that's when you make the video. That's when you make the next video and the next video and the next video and the next video. That's when you wake up every day and you fucking see it face on and you fight. And you go, hey guys, guess what? We're getting fucked. It's them. It's the insiders. It's Adam Aaron. It's the crowd. It's the other YouTubers. It's everyone's manipulating. When do you wake up and you fight it? But no, you fold up shop and you just take off. That's the difference. You know, I talk a lot of shit about guys like the Marine, Al from Boston, Spencer Froggy Stonk, Spencer, whoever, all these guys. I talk a lot of shit about the whole AMC community, KC Shaw, whatever. And you know what? All the guys who put a positive spin on everything, yeah, they're liars, whatever. But there are some people out here, Froggy Styles, there are some people out here like Spencer, yes, like Terrible when about a month ago. But there are people out here calling out Adam Aaron, calling out the leadership for what they're doing. And they're changing their ideas and the way they think. Like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. And yeah, I'm calling them too late. Right? I'm telling you, Al from Boston's full of shit. But I got to give it up. Froggy Styles, that guy's actually saying, you know what, man? Fuck it. I'm on this side of the table. I'm on this side of the fence. And he's still making content. And he's still getting the voice out there. But you, one of the bigger players in the game, you, nah. Oh, I don't see what I want to see, so I'm just going to go mute and go quiet. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, that's not how life works, brother. For all the books you read about positivity and fighting through the struggle, that's not how life works. I'm an embodiment of how life works. Remember that. When the chips were down and they were laying people off in 2008 and I lost my 6-figure job, I looked around, I looked at my wife, I looked at my kids and said, I don't know what to do. I was in a funk. And I had to snap out of it. I had no choice. And my wife walked me down the road. Let's do it, babe. Here's what's the next one. Here's your next move. All right. And it's up to me to go do it. It's up to me to put it out there. Yeah, I have a partner. Do you? I don't think so. Maybe you do. I think I heard her walking in the background. Her or him. I don't judge. But Jackson, you stole from people. And you're not giving it back. You're not giving it back because you're still doing videos with ads. I'm talking about yesterday. Still doing moo video. This is a sponsor of the channel. All that stuff, man. A man of the people is for the people at no charge. You got to have that Gandhi-like attitude. And you come from that world. I mean, I've seen your bullshit. And it's just bullshit now. Because I know you're not about it. Here, I'll keep going. We're almost done. No, we're not.
I'm not saying there's not going to be a squeeze. I think there can still be a squeeze on AMC and GME.
I don't think there can be.
But when I'm not seeing what I want to see,
you're going to
not seeing action being taken, I cannot back that. Now, the second reason I'm stopping making these videos is because I watched the community along with everyone. When I say I had a very similar experience to all the other apes, okay? I saw the community go from the most beautiful, supportive, like I said, inclusive. Everybody wanted everyone to win, right? There was very little drama. If you were there in the beginning, it was so awesome. And all the people that I made friends with, you know who you are. You know who you are. We'll be friends for life. I love you guys. And all my viewers, everybody that's ever supported, I love you so much. Till the end of my days, I love and appreciate you all. This is not an easy video for me to make. But I saw the community completely transform over time. It started changing towards the end of 2021. And it became more about the drama, about getting likes, about bullying. I cannot support that whatsoever. It became more about trying to tear people down, trying to make people look bad. And then the theories that became so outlandish and far-fetched, I could get behind the initial theories, for sure. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the underworld of the stock market, behind closed doors. There are. I've learned it. But some of the more recent theories, I just can't get behind. I don't see it happening. So the community, it's shifted, and it has everything to do with the share price. It's all about the share price. No matter how much somebody denies it or not, it's all about the share price. You know, I saw the YouTubers become the villains. I saw influencers on Twitter become the villains. I saw anybody that you could think of that had a following of any magnitude became a villain, which is not true. You know, obviously truth is relative, right? So what I think is true might not be what you think is true, and that's perfectly fine. I respect that. But I promise you, those are not the villains in this situation. So as the share price decreased and there wasn't a squeeze, every day there wasn't a squeeze, people were getting more frustrated. And I understand that. I was frustrated too, man. Like, this was my way out too. But people became so nasty to each other, calling names, making threats, not being humans to each other. And that's something I cannot get behind. I grinned and bared it for a long time and hoped that somebody would take action, something would happen, the community would change, but it hasn't. It hasn't. So when I came into the community, it was about profiting off of a big squeeze. I was trying to make money off of a squeeze so I could improve my situation in life. That's all it was about. I don't care about the drama. I don't care about the name call. Miss me with all that. I never cared about it for a split second. That's why you don't see me on Twitter adding such and such and talking about this person talking. That's why you don't see me do that. I don't care about that. If I talk about somebody, I'm going to talk about them positively, and I'm going to shine a good light on them.
You never did that with me. You never did that with me. I've had plenty of conversations with you on Twitter. You bashed me. You said I'm a shill. I'm a hater. And I was trying to tell you the truth the whole time. You literally, and I quote, "If this is how you want to partner up and do a stream for more views and more following and a bigger following, this is the wrong way to go about it." And you mocked me. I still remember that because that's like my drive, like to wake up every day and still kick ass. It's like all the haters, like that fuels me, and you're one of them. If you have nothing to hide, Jackson, and if you want me to believe what you have to say, why did you delete every single tweet for the last year and a half? All of your tweets are from May 2021. You have deleted everything you said online. There is not a record of it. Oh no, but my crew has screenshots. But I just leave it at that. I think, and I feel, someone's coming after you. I really do. I think there's somebody knocking on your door and asking you questions. What's going down? You keep saying, I'm not here for the gradual. I'm here for a short squeeze only. And you're so specific about it. But yet nowhere in any of these videos that you're making have you called out the AMC insiders directly by name. You have not called out Adam Aaron. You have not called out any one of the crew. Not another YouTuber by name and not any of the AMC insiders by name. So who the fuck do we blame? Who are you mad at? Who are you running from? Who is it that approached you and was so negative that they're not so negative on everyone else? Did they shut down your Discord? Did they shut down you? You tell me. This is the face of a liar. This is the face of a guy who wants to be a man but is not a man. Why are you deleting shit? You're not banned. You got 5 minutes left. I'm sorry, 3 minutes left. Make them good.
But the loud minority has made it about malice and teasing and bullying, and it's because they hate themselves. They hate their life. They hate themselves. So you got to feel bad for them. Honestly, they're miserable. But and I hope they get the help if they need it. I hope their life situation improves. But in all honesty, their life situation is not going to improve with that attitude. So there's nothing I can do with that.
Hey, how are you going to give anybody that advice? Their life situation isn't going to improve with that. You've had the best attitude the whole time, right? You're the guy. You've been nothing but positive, supposedly. Last 2 years, $42,000. Did you improve? No one's taking advice from you, man. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're not a life coach. And I know anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about right now, this guy actually has a Discord where he charges per month $40 a month, $500 essentially a year to help people with their, I don't know, vices. Don't fall off the wagon. I know you won't. I know you've gotten past your addiction days, and I know it's a low blow and a cheap shot by me, but I'm letting you know where you stand in reality. The reality of what it is. You're painting the picture of a guy who's about to regress and fall off.
So we learned so much in a short amount of time. I put out videos as much as I could to try and help as many people as possible. And every single thing that I put out, I fully believed. There was no effort on my part to deceive anyone. Everything that I said, everything that I put out, I fully believed. And I'm sure there were times that I was wrong. I'm human. And I apologize if I was.
I know what this is.
But I had the purest of intentions the entire time. And I think you guys can see that. If you can't, that's not, there's nothing I can do if you can't see that. There's nothing I can do to convince somebody otherwise. So
you're absolutely right. There's nothing you can do.
I'm no longer covering AMC and GME stock. You can unfollow me. You can unsubscribe. It's all good. May peace be upon you. I hope there's a good ending, but I'm not seeing what I want to see from these stocks and from the community.
And you keep blaming people. You see, I don't know if this is your tactic to blame the community and blame people, but you're not taking any type of accountability for what is really happening here. Jackson, this is a lie. You can see right through you. You're not even good at this. You're really bad at it. And here's why I tell you this. You're stopping the thing. How can I put this? You're making videos about no longer making videos. And it's because of the crowd and because these stocks aren't doing what you want it to do. But nowhere in there is it going to say, what are you stopping? You're the problem. So now you're going to stop making videos. You had the most sincere intentions. You want everyone to know that it was because you were manipulated with the misinformation and the leadership. That's what it is, right? Or the stock market itself. Who exactly manipulated you? How did you get it wrong? What were your best intentions? Where did your intentions come from? From your brain? Or were you mimicking what somebody told you to say? I don't understand it. You see, when you make videos out here, they're out here forever, yes. You can go ahead and delete them. Somebody probably has them. But when you make stuff up, when you say the shit that you say, or like me, I'll just use me as an example. I make videos. I come out here and I say stuff. And guess what I do? Leave them online. I leave them there for everybody. And 10 years later, you can go back and you can watch them again. Because that's what happens in the real world. You make a first impression. You're a man of your word. And your word is all you've got. At the end of it all, when it's all said and done, you become a father one day if you're not already. Become a husband one day if you're not already. You're going to understand that your word and your actions speak louder than anything. And it tells you exactly who you are. You can't just wake up tomorrow and be like, no, I'm going to be somebody new. If that's the case, then move the fuck on. Like some people do, some drifters, AKA grifters. They go from town to town with a new story and a new disguise, and this is who I am, and they won't ever talk about the past and what happened to them. Well, let's uncover your whole persona here. It's in real time. 21 months of you pumping a stock and a community to believe in one thing that you believed in the whole time, which you still believe in apparently, but yet you won't make videos on it. You believe in MOAS, you believe in a squeeze, it's still capable, it's still, but yet they're not doing it, so I'm going to stop making videos. You make 0 sense right now. Tell the truth of why you're not making videos anymore. Tell me the truth of why you're painting it this way, why you're saying, well, I had the best of intentions the whole time. No. How about you got it fucking wrong? And you got it wrong because you were told the wrong thing by someone else. Tell me the truth. Are you the brains of this? Is this your whole idea here? I can't believe it. I can't believe that you're this stupid. Or maybe I do.
And what this community has become, I do not represent.
No, you don't.
So to everyone watching, to everyone in the AMC and GME community, I admire you for the fight that you put up. But regardless of however many people called you stupid, said you didn't know what you're talking about, said you're a conspiracy theorist, said you're an idiot, said you live in your mom's basement, called you every name in the book, right? I know how it goes. You still put one foot in front of the other and you stuck to your guns. And because of that, I respect you.
Ooh.
And this movement showed me that there are still individuals with passion inside of them that are pushing for a righteous cause. And that showed me that there's still humanity left in the world, and it was a beautiful thing. For that, I thank you all. Hopefully you got something out of my content over the past almost 2 years. And I wish nothing but health and wealth upon all of you. I love and appreciate you all.
That is the biggest sack of shit I've seen in a long time. Charades, better off than said. I'm going to tell you something, Jackson. This is just me to you. No one else ever has to watch this video. I'm serious right now. No one ever has to watch this video. But I invite you to the show. I do a live stream every day. Every Monday through Friday, I do a live stream. And let me tell you what I do on this live stream. There are no edits. There are no cuts. There are no, loaded questions where, we're going to go over a questionnaire. It's just one-on-one. And I will break you down systematically, and I will tell you exactly what you're doing. And this is why you make videos. And this is why you would never step into this realm. Because I'm asking all the questions that everyone out here really wants to know. You believe in it. You believe in the people. But yet you don't believe in it, so you're no longer going to make videos. That is the biggest ass backwards thing I've ever seen in my life. I have been going on, 42 minutes. You think I'm going to post this video? It's 43 minutes long, unscripted, unedited, real live reaction. The video just got posted 5 minutes ago. That was 45 minutes ago. I'm sure a lot of people are saying things about this. Some people are probably giving you a pat on the back. Hey, man, you did great. Oh, you're so right on. Good message. Terrible message. The message that you put out was quit when it's hard. Hey, AMC investors, let me tell you something. I might believe that AMC insider ownership is terrible. I might believe that the stock is garbage and I would never own it, me personally. But for anyone who's still in it, I have so much respect for those guys. I do. Because they're as dumb as ever, right? They're stupid as fuck. And you are admitting that they are dumb and that you want to get the hell out of the way and you don't want to be associated with it anymore. But just come out and say it. Come out and do it the right way. I'm talking about walk out, Adam Aaron, right? Sean Goodman, Philip Ladder. I don't care who's on the board of directors. I don't care what it is. It's a terrible run company. I picked the wrong stock. I told you guys lies. I was just hopium. I was trying to do everything I could to get more views and more subscriptions. I was trying to get more Discord money. I was trying to get Don to date me. I was trying to do everything I could. Come out and do that. And then I would be like, this motherfucker's real, bro. This guy's on it. Then guess what? I'm watching your YouTube channel and I'm watching every video you make. But until then, this crybaby bullshit, this shit like you're the third coming of the Dalai Lama, I don't have time for this shit. And I just gave you your last review I'll ever give you. Hopefully you stop making videos because I thought the last one I did was your last video. That's why I was pretty excited. I was like, yeah, it was good. It was the end of the year. This shit, who's going to watch 50 minutes, 45 minutes of me berating you? Who? Probably everyone. That's how it works. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. And guess what, Jackson? I'll never quit.